still in your mom's basement, try to come with me. I'm armed and ready, I got a backpack full of machetes. I'ma chop you up like raw spaghetti. But you never gonna, cause you're a keyboard warrior, a little bitch ass warrior. Honestly, I feel bad for you, son. Please, just the cut. Easy spread so much hate when your faces. When you don't please, the hot screams, cause you take it. There's something in the room's gone, been said. 32, still in your mom's basement. Still in your mom's basement. Say it to my face, say it to my face, say it to my face, say it to my face. But you never gonna say it to my face, say it to my face, say it to my face. You're still in your mom's basement. This next song is about jeLLiefish. Taking over the people all around the world are spinning up and down on the haunted meadow. Letting my skin ignore, thinking now we're all something special. We don't believe in the hype, singing along, baby, bye bye bye. Laughing like we'll never die. But wait, we always die. Welcome to the world of the jeLLiefish. We're going down, 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 we are popular. You don't even care about how we live. Jump right out. Whoever thought we'd be a spineless race? The Cooper daddy's locking up to face. Charging for oxygen, pay up and suffocate. Going down, 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 jump right in. We don't believe in the hype, singing along, baby, bye bye bye. Laughing like we'll never die. But wait, we always die. Welcome to the world of the jeLLiefish. We're going down, 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 we are popular. You don't really care about how we live. Jump right in. Welcome to the world of the jeLLiefish. We're going down, 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 we are popular. You don't really care about how we live. Jump right in. Thank you so fucking much for being here tonight. This next song is a little bit of an older one. But I wrote it last time Donald Trump was elected. And I didn't think it would be relevant again, but here we fucking are. And basically it's about the world being so shit that the only way to judge if you had a good day is whether or not you had a mental breakdown or you didn't die. And we're all here tonight, baby. Sit down the front door. It looks like the sky's still staying gray. Walk through the drugstore. not today. Really to my girlfriend, asking me I like it. Smile, yeah, I'm hanging there. She guess it may be nice, but nothing I imagine. Maybe it's already 10. Like hell yeah, I made it through today. Like hell yeah, the sun is in my face. Like hell yeah, I made it through today without crying, without dying. Hey! I'm not just sleeping. So past the hours on the way. Let's have a breakdown. The days I don't, I celebrate. Some days I'd rather close my eyes and see all that I'm seeing. I can't be the only one that's on a little lazy toes when I'm feeling the most. The world is on fire, can we just have fun? I made it through today, like hell yeah. The sun is in my face, like hell yeah. I made it through today without crying, without dying. Yeah! I just want to wake up one morning, one fucking morning, and not feel like the world is ending. I gotta find happiness in the fact that I didn't fucking die today. Like hell yeah! I made it through today. Like hell yeah! The sun is in my face. Like hell yeah! I made it through today without crying, without dying. Yeah! Hell yeah. This next song goes out to the craziest bitch I've ever met. And that's my fucking dad. I like to see myself as rational. Walking up the back, it's casual. 20 minute careful rumba. Fucking on like that, tiLLie lumba. I'm not talking, don't respond to a whistle. I tell you stop, but you never get the signal. Shoot me down from the sky at a level. But you're coming in, you got the devil. Take breaths and honestly, but I gotta let go, Jesus said. I try not like God, but the sun didn't take. I guess it's your unlucky day. I flip a switch, just like that. Why you sure you really wanna live that night? I flip a switch, just like that. Do you wanna see this crazy bitch? I wanna see this crazy bitch. I'm so bad in my head, like a shark in the water singing red. Ooh, there's a girl like nasty. You know you're my baby from my daddy. Take deep breaths, namaste. Like gotta let go, Jesus said. Try not like God, but the suffer didn't take. Too late, I pulled a pin on a grenade. Just like that. Are you sure you really want to live that life in the city? Just like that. Do you want to see this crazy bitch? Now on. Everything's burning till the bottom of the sea. Just like that. Do you want to see this crazy bitch? Oh shit, here she comes. Watch your back, you better run, better run. Oh shit, here she comes. Do you wanna see this crazy bitch? La, 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 la. You wanna see this crazy bitch? headline in the UK, so thank you so fucking much. I love you! This next song is another older one, but you know, it's a headline set, so I'm gonna throw some shit in there. Peachie, I know it's your favorite enemy. He's a little puffy with your enemy. At the door with the big fat message. I don't ever take, so you call it aggressive. Run it up like you said, I'm a psycho. Yeah, 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 yeah. Heard you go, honey, you're a psycho. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so silly. You really thought your words could kill me. Sit down like you wanna bite me. If I'm me, you're the snake in the eyes. Oh, you look the girl that I like my number. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Bedtime stories gonna pull out the curve. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't believe you really thought your words could kill me. Before. Hell yeah. We got some new people here though, huh? Who's not been to a tiLLie show? Oh shit! tiLLie virginities. Well, this is the point of the set where I usually like to talk about an issue that's important to me. And that issue is domestic violence. And I feel like domestic violence is something that as a society we still just like don't talk about at all. And I think that needs to fucking change. While I have your attention, I just want to make it perfectly clear that it is never okay to put your hands on someone you claim you love. And there's been someone in my family who for the last 10 years has been suffering at the hands of a domestic abuser. And it's like no matter what we do to try to help her, the system is just rigged against it. And we'll like call the cops and they'll come to the house and they'll just fucking crack jokes with the guy in the driveway. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Yeah. nights where I've just been laid awake in bed just thinking about how I would kill him. If he disappears, you didn't hear that from me, okay? And the more I thought about it though, I was like, this piece of shit is not worth going to jail for. So I wrote this song about summoning the Kool-Aid Man to kill him for me. To guess the only reason why I haven't killed you yet, and how I sleep at night knowing that you're still out while I'm on the dance floor, 'cause you're my boy, going to jail for. Every time you put your hands on her, I feel like breaking it. But honestly, you deserve much worse, because these innocents from life. She fell in love with a really bad person. She's my bitch, so now it's my burden. You didn't know when you said I do. That for the price of her, you got me too. If you had to guess, the only reason why I haven't killed you yet, and now I sleep at night knowing that you're still alive while I'm on the dance floor, 'cause you know what? Going to jail for. To your favorite club, 'cause I want you to know what it feels like to be haunted and helpless with no control. Machete, guillotine, knives, bare teeth, liver rat poison, and green beans. Arsenic, necktie, Marianne, had a mind, evil men like you and I'm gonna die. If you had to guess, what? The only reason why I haven't killed you yet. And now I'm screaming now, knowing that you're still alive while I'm on the dance floor, 'cause you know what? Tell me, please stop. Going to jail for. Going to jail for. Going to jail for. Going to jail. My grandpa, my one and only God, strike down in this blood, your blood, where I could not. Hooligan, look down the wall. Hooligan, jump off his balls. Hooligan, woo! If you can do it, no one can. Oh yeah. Hell yeah! Go press that one.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! So if you're here, you probably know I put out an EP last year called tiLLiefish. And it's full of imaginary characters like jeLLiefish and Kool-Aid Man that I sort of created to heal my own traumas and in a sort of dissociative way. Because I am very mentally stable. And this next song this character is like someone that was really important for me to create, to sort of heal my sexual trauma. And when I was writing this song, I kind of wanted to create a world in which young people grew up with posters of this girl on their wall. And imagine what that would be like. And basically her story is that she was a cheerleader in the 1970s, and she was walking home one day, minding her own business, and she was attacked and assaulted and murdered. And because even God is a misogynistic piece of shit, he was like, "You're a slut, you're going to hell." And she got there and she was like, wrong. So she spent the next 50 himself out of hell to come back to this planet to protect anybody at risk of sexual predators. And her name is Miss Beth Amphetamine. You've had enough of the men promising gold, but feeding you fluff, being told to calm down. While the dream that you were sold is burning down too. Hill, but we don't sit around and cry like Debbie Downers do. Breaking news, lucky you. We tuck her out of hell, she's here for you. You wanna cause us crazy, kiss the killer, snitch, feeling like swallow. Someone you need to be, think you wanna play some tea. Second that you ever see, can see through the wonder. Body on your back and better me. She's had too much, they lit her up. If the three boys laugh, cause they think they're gonna fuck. They don't know that on her phone, she's got a little red button matching that's just too cold.
Beth will be with you momentarily.
How will I get into that second story window in time? I need backup. Backcats, assemble!
Bro, who the f is that?
If you wanna cause us, take it to the chemistry, spirits gonna slow on us. Someone you need to be, think you wanna play some tea. Second that you ever see, and take you around the tree. Body on your back and better me. Thank you so much. So did y'all have a good time with Bex tonight? Hell yeah. So this next song is a song that I wrote every single word to. So just believe me, okay? Can you overdose on serotonin? I'm asking for a friend. Start the day, Prozac and blueberry muffins. Yum! I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very lyrics got like 80% of that.
Fake news.
Oh shit, are you having a good time? Low-key, it kind of feels like I was just here. But that was a minute ago. That was like 5 months ago. How have y'all been? You been good? This next song is a song I wrote about this one time a couple of years ago when I was playing this friend of mine some of my new music. And after I showed it to her, she was like, yeah, it sounds cool, but it doesn't really sound like you. And I was like, bitch, who made you the expert on me? No, I'm just kidding, I didn't say that. That's that type of shit, like afterwards, you know, and you're telling your friend the story, and you're like, and then I said this. And they're like, you did? You said that? No. But I did later in my mind. But in the moment, I did look at her and I was like, well, maybe the me that you know is changing. And I think there are times in all of our lives when we grow and we evolve and we seemingly change, when really we're just becoming the people that we were always meant to be. And sometimes people in our lives, they don't hold space for that because it scares them. So they want to keep us in a small little box. And respectfully, they can fuck off. And honestly, fuck anybody that thinks they know you better than you know yourself. Sat in your car outside, your words are flying by. I wanna be high now. I wanna be high now. I'm in your broken frame, frozen in 2008 and my laptop. I wanna be high now. Got a tight grip, close in, calling out, but it's suffocation. You should see who I am and never want to see you again. Tell me, get me up, you hate me. Tell me my promise, baby. Tell me I'm not so pretty, but baby, you know it's crazy. Now we see things you know best around my life. Take it to my skin. As if I listen, you wanna take my wings so you don't feel the sting. I wanna be high on top of your mind. Tell me, get me back, you hate me. Tell me my promise, big baby. Tell me I'm not so pretty, but baby, you know it's changing. You wanna clip my wings so you don't feel this thing. You wanna clip my wings and you won't feel a thing. I'm never gonna give it up. Honestly, it's funny you did. I never stay inside your body, so honestly, tell me, get me back, you hate me. Tell me my promise, you hate me. Tell me I'm not so baby. Baby, you know it's changing. Thank you. I will take it. I will fucking take that shit up. Thank damn. If I could tell 14-year-old me that I was here today, playing in the fucking UK, that shit would blow her mind. And how is that possible? And you know what's like so cool about this is like, I don't know, I feel like my whole life, I've been made to feel like I'm a little bit too much. Which seems weird, right? Because you come here, and we found each other, and we get each other. But like me at home, with like family or this, like I get made to feel like I'm a little too much, I'm a little crazy, and and it's really interesting because instead of like being like, okay, I'm gonna tone it down, I just took all that and put it into these songs, not knowing what was gonna happen, and then it found you, and it's so fucking special to me because the things that society says are wrong with me, when I'm here with you, they're celebrated. And I can't tell you how much that fucking means to me. And I hope that you know that you are fucking celebrated here as well. You can be your little crazy psycho self with me always. So, remember that guy I was talking about wanting to kill earlier? Well, unfortunately, his address, it is 47, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, don't tempt me like that. He's across the pond, guys, come on. Okay, fine. I'll tell you the address then. Well, yeah, unfortunately, his ass is still alive and well, and I agree, wreaking fucking havoc on my family as recently as last week, and I don't know, man, it fucking sucks, because after a lot of therapy and some antidepressants later, I am kind of happy for the first time in my fucking life. I mean, ask me tomorrow, you know? It's a journey. Wouldn't it be so nice if, like, we could just reach happiness and it just stayed? And you're like, got it! Nope. Fucking nope. But sometimes I find it hard to sit in my own personal happiness knowing... You what? Yes, absolutely. I find it hard to sit in that happiness knowing that people I love are still suffering so much. And, quite frankly, that pisses me the fuck off. Because I just want to be a little fairy in the woods, looking at fucking butterflies, like, doo-doo-doo. But these motherfuckers make that impossible for us. So I decided that the god in tiLLieverse is a non-binary legend that makes bad people disappear. Because that seems fair, and I think that makes us good people for right now. Right? You want bad people to die, you're a good person, right? Please forgive me for this horrible British accent you're about to hear. My escape. I go to works of the tallest mountain. Lick my wounds in a drink from the fountain. Brick by brick, I built a castle. Found a place, a golden apple. But in the weeds, living's an asshole. In between, it'll be ever after. I really got every night, it takes me. tuning silence less awkward. So I don't necessarily have a problem with religion, but I have a problem with people who use religion to control, abuse, and manipulate other people. Especially when they use it to judge and hate on other people. Specifically hating on other people's love. Because that's fucking twisted. Whether that's their self-love and how they choose to identify or express themselves in this world, or whether that's who they choose to love. Because who the fuck are you to tell someone how to be happy? And I think things have gotten really fucking backwards in this world. Especially in America, and that mental fucking sickness is trickling everywhere like a goddamn plague. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump! Don't put that on the internet though, because I'm low-key scared. I might get arrested and illegally detained. Like, how fucked is that? You know? Like, this shit's turning into Handmaid's Tale. It's fucking crazy. Will y'all come save me if that happens? Yeah! Thank you. You have who? Who's that? The new, like, Boris Johnson? Fuck him! Fuck him all! But I think the danger has been pointed in the wrong direction. And this song is called Christian with a Gun. You were just 6 years old in the backseat on your way to Sunday school. Saw two men holding hands and covered your eyes 'cause the souls were damned. Your daddy told you Jesus saves, nothing can be prayed away. Father forgives all mistakes, just as long as you're not gay. The boy in a dress, afraid that he's next, 'cause somebody's playing God of good. Look what you've done, it's you we run from, most dangerous person at the club is the Christian with a gun. have a new song coming out in a few days. On the 25th, to be precise. And I was wondering if I could play it tonight. This will be our second time playing it ever. Okay, let's do it. So this song is about, when you really, really love something, it also has the greatest potential to hurt you, especially when that love is unrequited. And sometimes I feel that way with my love for music in this fucked up industry. Some glory until it's falling out. You could be my salvation, free me of this frustration. No, that's not your nature. Listen, you want me to hurt, you want me to cry, you want me to stay awake at night. You know what? You disappeared directly. You could be my escape, yeah. You could be something great, yeah. You just keep digging my grave deep down. You know how bad I need you. I set my horse to feed you. You're holding over my head as I'm bleeding out on your twin-size bed. I run to you when I'm numbing, walking on the deathbed sobbing. Catch me when I'm down and low. Just to cut me one step from revelation, but you didn't pull me right back in. Takes a lot to break the fish like me. Just what you told me. Just what you told me. Thank you. You fucking up. I got a little pre-saved link in my bio on Instagram if you liked it. I know it sounds silly pushing that, but it really does help an independent artist like me. This is fucking flown by. I only have 2 songs left. But thank you so fucking much for coming here tonight to my first ever headline show in Leeds. So I don't know if you could tell, but I'm not from here. I grew up in a place called Atlanta, Georgia, and it's full of a lot of women with blonde bob cuts named Karen that voted for Donald Trump and that claim to be Christians but talk the dirtiest shit you've ever heard. And when I was 14 years old, trigger warning, sexual assault, I was raped by a man that played in the band at the church, because that's how it goes apparently.
What's his address?
Well, luckily for all of us, he was later decapitated in a motorcycle accident. That's a true ass story. And it never gets old. Like, that's some tiLLiefish shit right there. Fucking crazy. I go to sleep just like, But while this was happening, my parents were also getting a divorce, which is like the ultimate sin, you know? Not like raping children or anything, you know, they don't talk about that. But these people banned their daughters from hanging out with me, and they started spreading rumors about my family that my brother was a gay stripper, which unfortunately was not true, and that I was a 14-year-old slut. So, we have a saying in the South called bless your heart, which really means go fuck yourself. So this song goes out to Gabby Gregory's mom. Hi Karen, it's tiLLie. I heard you were saying some pretty ungodly things about me. And unfortunately, if that continues, I'm gonna have to toilet paper your house.
Is that a threat?
No, it's not a threat. It's just a matter of fact. Anyway, it was great catching up with you. Bless your heart. Jesus hated grace and it slowly killed me. I died at 14, born a chantilly. Slut-shaming mothers think they're saving the world. Do you really think your God would parade a little girl? She gave me the moderate, Christian innocence. Everything about me is why you won't live with it. Ring the bell, let go, let God. You can save me. Bless your heart, like a bat out of hell. Headed straight for the stars. Going for love on your knees in the dark. Bless your heart. I'm the devil. He played in the band at my church. Pulled me in his van, lay with me, this won't hurt. I came crawling out looking for support, and a choir of angels sang, "What a little whore." She made me the moderate, kissing all your sins. Everything about me is why you won't look within. Ring the bell, let go, let God. You can save me. Bless your heart, like a bat out of hell. Headed straight for the stars. Going for love on your knees in the dark. Bless your heart. But I got from the church band. He got the captain, baby! Your husband got his secretary pregnant? Your son hates you? Bless your heart. Your daughter is a stripper? Go on, bitch! Ring the bell! Let go, let God. You can save me. Bless your heart. Please give it up for my amazing drummers! jeLLiefish! Honestly, there's nothing like to hold when people sing, "Go on, bitch!" I keep that in my heart always. So before I go, I'm gonna get real one last time because I cannot keep my big fucking mouth shut. But the music industry is in a really, really fucked up place. And it doesn't just affect me, it affects everyone involved with it, you know? Tour managers, musicians, traveling crew, everyone. It trickles down. And people always ask me, you know, what's the best way to support an artist? And it is absolutely not fucking Spotify. But we all listen to Spotify, you know? It's kind of like this beast that we can't get away from. But those criminals pay artists 1/3 of a pence, per stream. Literally 0.003. Yeah. And like people don't know about it, you know? And like musicians try to fight it, but unless it's like someone like Taylor Swift, like I don't know what power we have, you know? And I don't know. I'm just trying to talk about it because I think talking creates change. Being loud creates change. And it used to be that touring was good, but now that's gotten really fucking expensive. So the only way that an artist you love can maybe end a tour, not in debt, is merch. So I know all y'all bought tickets and you paid to be here tonight and maybe you traveled, which is fucking incredible, so thank you so much. But either way, I will be at merch after the set until they kick us out. And I would love to fucking meet you. I would love to take pics. I would love to sign tits. If you're 18. And I hope after tonight, reaLitie bites a little less. Leaning from the sky, and you pop my bubble. Banging on my window, looking for some trouble. Don't get me wrong, I'm not for being settled. But the version looking to the house, with action metal. While you're screaming out in the eyes, there comes finally. I'm sorry, what did you say? Wasn't listening. Wasn't listening. Lost in my mind, reality bites. You got some players who ruin my life. Living in my friends, so I'm partying in my head. Lost in my mind, disappear from this conversation. Then the area bed from your contemplation. Shut your mouth, don't want your dissertation. I'm the motherfucking king of the imagination. While you're screaming out in the eyes, go back and finally. I'm sorry, what did you say? Wasn't listening. I wasn't listening. Lost in my mind, reality bites. You got some plans to ruin my life. Living in my friends, so I'm partying in my head. Lost in my mind, 'cause reality bites. Dear diary, he's the worst. I just killed him, call the hearse.